Yeah, got a couple of quick stories. One relies heavily on the sort of the video aspect of it, so I'll briefly talk about it, and we can link to it in the description. But it reminded me of a story I saw a while ago. People are sort of disobeying the lockdown, particularly bad in Italy, and sort of Italian mayors. And, not to rely on like stereotypes, but you sort of imagine that Italians in general are sort of quite sort of vocal, sort of gesticulate a lot when they're sort of talking and whatever. And it was a couple of Italian governors and mayors had taken it upon themselves to take to the streets and chastise the people that were choosing to break the lockdown. And they're just getting more and more irate, getting wound up and going, these excuses are ridiculous. This man said he's walking his dog. I can see his dog is tired. He's dragging it along the floor. He's like, and they're getting more and more. But it's reached new heights this week where I saw a video online of an Italian mayor where he's piloting a drone that's flying through this sort of woodland area, and there's a speaker attached to the drone with him shouting at these two people, going, "What are you doing out? You're breaking the..." And these two people are falling over themselves trying to get away from the drone, and he's following. It's like something out of a comedy, so I'll link that down in the notes. I'll give you a choice then for my other story. We've got some interesting facts about pandas, or the latest technology fad, a smart toilet. What do you want to hear about?
Is the pandas, is this the one whereby they started having sex?
Well,
because they haven't got loads of people looking at them anymore. And it's like, honestly, all these conservationists have suddenly gone, oh, how do we make baby pandas? For 10 years they've been going, how do we make baby pandas? Oh, it turns out if you give them a little bit of privacy, they'll start having
you're exactly right, Tom.
Oh, wow, okay.
So pandas are introverts.
Well, they generally are,
Yeah, wow.
They're not exhibitionists.
So, you're exactly right. There's a zoo in Hong Kong, and they've been trying to get these pandas to mate for 10 years. And then given that the zoo's been closed down recently because of the lockdown, worldwide, and they've started to mate, and it got me thinking that you sort of hear, it's always a big deal in the news, isn't it, when like a panda, and you think, why are they getting all the attention? But I didn't realise how hard it was to get pandas to mate. Female pandas, they only ovulate once a year, and
Really?
they must be inseminated in that 40-hour time window. Otherwise, that's it. Like next year, they have to try again.
Wow.
And then, not only is it a problem to actually get them to in the first place, it's also really hard to tell if they're pregnant, because the gestation period can range from 72 to 324 days. Can you imagine trying to plan that until, if you're expected to give birth, and so it could be a couple of months away, could be half a year away, like who knows, we're going to, habits such as like building nests and sleeping more and stuff like that, they can do that without being pregnant, so it's like a right pain. They're literally, they do not want to save their species at all, pandas. They're really not helping us out.
I was to say, like, the whole situation with the pandas, right? Like, they deserve to go extinct. They are literally the laziest shits I've ever seen in my entire life. There's those videos where, like, they offer a panda, like, a piece of sugar cane or something, and it gives up its kid for it. It's like, come on, man. Like, Jesus Christ. They don't want to survive. They don't want to. Like, it's unbelievable.
A couple of more quick fire facts that got me laughing though were they do spend 10 to 16 hours a day eating, and seeing as bamboo shoots make up 99% of their diet, that does involve 12 to 38 kilos of bamboo a day they go through.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't need these animals. We don't need these
luckily,
animals.
bamboo grows super fast.
I'll tell you what also grows super fast nibs with that kind of level of bamboo you're eating a day. They poo about 28 kilos of poo a day.
Jesus.
So, if you want some more fibre in your diet, guys, get on the bamboo shoots. It's working wonders for the...
That is such a shitty statistic.
If you're into the scat fetishes, then head to a panda enclosure, boys and girls out there, listeners. Please actually don't do that. Please don't.
All right, guys, we're gonna go to a break, and when we come back, we will be looking into part 3 of our multi-part series about the life of John McAfee. We'll be right back.